Hi, my name is Justin Larson from Rogers Link Wireless, Niagara's authorized Rogers dealer, and today we're going to take you through a quick installation of the Rogers Rocket Hub, which can provide unlimited local calling and internet access for as little as $50 a month. So let's take you through the quick setup. Once you get home, you've got your lovely Rocket Hub. Set it on your table. We've got our computer here ready for the setup and the phone that I'll take you through later. First thing you got to do, obviously, take it out of the box. This is the actual Rocket Hub unit itself, made by Ericsson. This device will support Wi-Fi access for up to 10 laptops, and it has 4 Ethernet connections for up to 4 networked computers, as well as a phone jack, so we can hook up your phone to it. The first thing you've got to do, pull the box apart, take all your lovely wires out of the box. The power cord comes in 2 pieces. Make sure that you get that connected. This would go into your power bar that your computer's on, so it's protected from any power surges or anything like that. As well, the device comes with a stand, so we can stand it up. You'll be able to watch what your reception is and your coverage. So once we get it plugged in into the back here, you'll see the device will light up, kind of like a Christmas tree. Once that's happened, the device will go black. Don't be concerned, everything's fine. Just get this out of your way. Comes with an Ethernet cord so we can actually network it to the computer. We're going to do that the first time no matter what, even if you are going to use the Wi-Fi, and I'll show you why in a minute. So it does take a few seconds, but as you can see, if you zoom in here, this power bar will start flashing. What it's doing right now is looking for signal. And once it finds the Rogers signal, we'll see our signal indicator here start to fill up. That means we've got good signal. Anything beyond about 4 bars coming out here will provide high speed for your internet access. So once that's lit up, we'll go through the computer process first. As I said, on the back of the device there's an Ethernet connection, so we're going to use that just for this initial setup. So plug into port 1. Sometimes this can be a little bit difficult with the stand on, so just pop that out while you're doing this. Slide your Ethernet, looks like a big phone jack, right in there. Once that's in, you can see this here, we're going to come around to the back of the computer. If you want to come in here, and I'll show you where we're looking for the connection. We're going to connect to your network card in the back of the computer. We'll just move these out of the way, and you can see that there's a corresponding jack here, like the oversized phone jack. Simply plug it in here. That's how your computer is going to connect to the device at first. So now that we've got that connected, we'll actually bring you around here to the computer, and I'll show you how we can get this set up. So the Rogers Rocket Hub does come automatically loaded with a Wi-Fi wireless network name and network password setup. But we're going to go in and show you how to set it up so that it's something a little bit easier for you to remember. Now if you're not going to use the wireless part of this, we can stop the process here because it's already connected to the computer and we're already active on the internet. So we're just going to go and open up our internet browser here. So once that's set up, we can actually type this in to get into the settings. We're looking for http://192.168.1.1.1. That's actually going to take us into the settings for the Wi-Fi router. So here we are in the settings for the wireless router. So the password is always set default to user, all lowercase, U-S-E-R. Jump in through here. And now we have the wireless connection configuration wizard. That's the first thing that we want to do for this. So we just launch that, move through, continue, enable the wireless LAN connection point. That's your wireless connection. So keep going through here. Right now the network name has been set. So we're going to go in here and modify this to something that you want. We're at the Rogers store here, so we're going to call this Rogers. Continue on through the next step. We're going to continue with the WPA high security. That's a good enough setting that'll keep everything secure. As long as the password's on here, you don't have to worry about anybody logging on. And we're actually going to create a password. And this is a passphrase, can be between 8 and 63 characters, whatever you want, can consist of numeric or alphanumeric. So we're going to make this wireless internet. Just click next. Now we see that everything's enabled. It's got our passphrase here as wireless internet. We're going to actually finish this. Once that's done, now if you wanted to connect wirelessly with your laptop, you simply open up the wireless connection on your laptop, search for the network named Rogers, and you know your password. It's going to be wireless internet or whatever you choose to set it as. So now that that's done, and we're completely configured, you're ready to browse. And as you can see, it does run quite quickly, much like any other high-speed service that you would have. I don't know why, I always seem to default to theweathernetwork.com, just because it's a little bit more complicated website, so it's a good example of how fast this actually is. So once that's connected, if you're going to keep it connected to your desktop, you can leave that wireless, or the Ethernet cable, connected to the desktop. If you're going to use it just for a laptop, unplug it from your laptop, and then you're able to connect wirelessly from then forward. So because we're on a desktop, we're going to leave this connected, and I'm going to walk you through our phone connection now, because this does provide unlimited local calling, as well including call display, voicemail, and call waiting. So the phones that you need to use with this system, because it only has one phone jack on it, if you just wanted to have one phone, any phone would be fine, but if you want to have multiple phones within the house, because we're not using your phone jacks in the walls anymore, the best phones to have for these is something that has a single base, and then multiple handsets. So this is a good example of that. We've got a VTech phone here that has one base, so this is what we would plug into the hub itself, and then this phone can go anywhere else in the house. You just need to have a power supply so that it keeps charging. So we'll take our regular phone cord down to the small guys now. Go over here. We're going to leave this. I like to keep the phone itself about 4 feet away from the hub, because we are using microwave transmission here, so we want to make sure that there's no interference with the wireless phone. So we're just going to plug the power into here. Then plug our phone connection in. And then on the back of the hub, just use the wires. You can see that we've got a phone jack here. So we're just going to plug that phone right into there. Then we'll go find somewhere else in the house to plug this other phone in. Because I'm not in the house, we'll just use right here. Now that this is plugged in, we're live with our phone service, and we've got regular phone service with any cordless phone, and that'll work for unlimited local calling, as well as call display, voicemail, and call waiting are included. There's a few long distance packages that we can do, all things that we can talk about with your Rogers rep. So once we're done, we're ready to make calls. The internet's online, we've got our Wi-Fi network set up, and we're done all our steps. So that's the conclusion of our Rogers Rocket Hub quick install.